What's up, everybody? I hope you're doing good. It's a beautiful night. Yes, it's late at night. The good thing is I really, really like you. You know, I know a lot of you come here twice a day to watch me, and I appreciate that very, very much. And I can't drop you. I mean, yeah, twice a day. And when I don't publish or post any videos, people come in my inbox like, hey, Zack, what's happening? Are you okay? I like that. It's such great pleasure, really, to know that brothers out there all over the place really watch us and appreciate what we do. So I salute you, South Africa, Sanimbonani, Dumelang, Tobela, Basebonavanyabo, Jebaleko, those are Ugandans, Hamakuru to Rwandans and Burundians, Salimu, VP, you know yourself, Kenyans and Shikamo and Tanzania. Thank you very much, Nigeria, Ghana, Zambia, Botswana, Batoba Modimu, Malawi, Somalia, Ethiopia, Namibia. I want to travel to Malawi. I want to do that. Thank you very much, Jamaica. Wagwan mi boss. One love. United States of America, I see you. Thank you, the UK, and all over the place. We are the same people. My name is Zack. We certainly don't know each other. I know we are, yeah. If you give me a chance, we're going to like each other. If it's your first time, thank you very much for coming, for stopping by. Please click on the button. I think it's called subscribe so we can see each other very often. Okay, so we're talking about Sierra Leone. Here we talk about our people, we talk about the diaspora, we talk about things that really mean something to us, geopolitics and social and population and all that fabric. We're trying to touch these subjects. Sierra Leone, here's a map. Lovely place. Insane. Sierra Leone has been through the most. It's been through a lot of things. Civil war, it was horrendous. Really, really, really bad. Sierra Leone and Liberia, you've heard about wars and stuff. What happened in those countries was just, out of this world. They even had the Ebola virus. Crazy stuff has happened. I don't know, some people believe there's a curse somewhere, it's crazy, I know. But when you look at these things, you start asking yourself questions. So in Sierra Leone, right now, the government has called a national emergency on drugs.
Our country is currently faced with an existential threat due to the ravaging impact of drugs and substance abuse, particularly the devastating synthetic drug Kush. We are witnessing the destructive consequences of Kush on our country's very foundation, our young people, in spite of our government's effort to stop the proliferation of drugs and substance abuse in Sierra Leone.
This is shocking. This is happened on April 8th, 2024. The government declared drug abuse a national emergency. So here is a quick rundown of the situation. The drug that's being used is being used by young people of Sierra Leone. These are young people using drugs that is not necessarily comprehended. And these drugs is killing people. Yes, destroying lives, destroying mental state, destroying communities. The drug name is Kush. Now, what is inside Kush? Kush is a mix of weeds, opioids, and something else. Wait for it. Human bones. Yes, human bones. So these people mix weed and many other things, and they also put in human bones. And this causing severe health problems and addiction. This is crazy, man. I mean, my question is this one. I have a very simple question. Who came up with the human bone idea? Like, how? I mean, you've been smoking in the corner of your house, in your bathroom, in your bedroom, and all of a sudden you just think, oh, what if I try human bones, in this? How would it feel? Like, how? How do you get to that point? How do you get this curious? You want to discover how a smoke will feel if you added powder from crushed human bones? How insane do you need to be? Or what type of mental state do you need to be in to think about that? So they have reported a lot of addiction and hundreds of deaths, especially among young people. A spike in mental illness, obviously. I mean, you're smoking human bones. And many experts believe that the reason behind the crisis is unemployment, particularly among youth. I don't know how I feel about that. Does the lack of money make you do crazy things to that level? I don't know if I agree with that. I mean, unemployment is all over Africa.
I went to the ghetto and buy another one and smoke it. I said, oh, this is so sweet. Can I feel more? That's how this started. So now I'm an addict, but I'm trying to quit it, and I will quit it by the grace of God. This is not me. This is not real me. My goal was to be a doctor, but not, this is not a doctor. This is I don't know. This is another man.
Not all Africa smoke human bones. You know what I mean? Some people say unemployment creates crime. Okay, maybe, but we know places where people are poor, but they're not criminals. I mean, do you become prostitutes automatically because you don't have money? Yes, some people become prostitutes because they need money, but do all women become prostitutes? No, I don't believe so. I think it's all comes with, the basic education that you get with your parents, the way you were brought up. How do you smoke human bones? Who came up with? I think they need to find that guy and lock him up. Really, they need to find that guy and try. And when he dies, they need to extract his brain and go have research on how. So what has occurred is that young people are going to cemeteries, going to find bones, so they can And now they've pumped up security around cemeteries in Sierra Leone. This is crazy. I know, it's insane. So this is a serious situation in Sierra Leone, and the government is seeking to address it aggressively. I think they should lock these people up, and maybe, honestly, I personally feel the death penalty plays a massive role in the situation. I think it works. I'm sorry, it's sad when innocent get caught, but this works. Look at Philippines. In the Philippines, they crack down on drugs. If they catch you with stuff like that, you're done. Trust me, there's no drugs anymore in the Philippines. They don't play because they know if I do this, I'm gone. The people that bringing the drugs and the people that are using them, all of them, nobody's. I mean, there was another version that happened in South Africa as well. It's called Nyaupe. Many young people were smoking Nyaupe. It was a very, very bad situation. Nyaupe, also known as unga, is a form of black heroin, sometimes mixed with other substances, that came with widespread use in South Africa in 2009. Why do they want to mix this stuff? I don't know. I don't get it. And a lot of people, a lot of homeless, jobless people jump into this trend. I don't understand how. But I firmly believe a strong family structure really prevents kids from doing things like this. Absolutely. But to be honest with you, I don't feel sorry for them. Death penalty will fix this. I know. I don't care. We are in Burkina Faso now. You know Burkina Faso, beautiful country, lovely people, fighting very hard for their freedom. Young president, 36 years old, amazing human being. It's amazing to have a young person. I just feel like young people are doing a tremendous job. Burkina Faso is a young president. Mali is a young president. Yeah, they are trying very hard to make things different. So in Burkina Faso, the government has come up with something different to fight corruption. The root of all evil in Africa is corruption. People will be corrupt for anything. For money, people will turn away from their families. I'm sorry, that's the truth. The easiest way to get through Africans is by money. And the West know that. If they want to overthrow a president, they just need to go speak to his friend and give him a lot of money, and he's going to sell him. Now, we need to be able to fight against that. If you want to sustain an independent ideology and a strong Africa. So in Burkina Faso, the transitional government intends to toughen its tone against corruption. During the last meeting of ministers, the president, Captain Traoré, signed a decree aimed at encouraging citizens to denounce acts of corruption in public administration. This in order to better fight against the scourge. So he's encouraging people to come forward. If you see any signs of dishonesty, any signs of corruption, come speak forward. And if you speak, we're going to pay you. We're going to reward you if you tell us the truth. Because it's very necessary to fight corruption.
Many people don't understand at the end of the year, I announced that it will be closed. The fight against corruption will start. The Council of Discipline was dead. We adopted texts so that people can sanction those who don't want to work. But no one wants to sanction. Everyone is in their own direction. People don't give a shit. They don't want to do what they have to do. If I sanction them, we can fire them. It will be my fault. Listen, there is this kind of emotion. It should no longer exist. We are a country at war, and we have to manage our resources. And when we say manage our resources, we don't just mean financial resources, but also human resources.
Bravo! Congratulations. He's trying his best. He's trying his best for the country to change. Now he said whoever is caught into corruption must be brought to justice. He's encouraging people to speak out. If you see something negative, come talk about it. Now, this president refused his own salary as a president. He said, pay me as a captain. By doing so, many people follow through. They say, okay, from now on, since we are fighting against terrorists, please take a percentage of my salary. Put it in a pool so we can fight terrorism. We don't want to go beg from international countries to come and help us. We can get money, generate money from our own people. Many people in Burkina Faso give a percentage of their salary to the army so the army can go fight terrorists in the country. I mean, shouldn't we congratulate a person like this? It's evident. Let me know how you feel about this, fellas. It's always interesting. Number one, it's Sierra Leone fighting against this new drugs with human bones. I mean, some people believe it's a curse. I mean, the country has been through the most, and it's relatively not getting any better. Is it a curse or it's just stupidity? You let me know how you feel about this. And Ibrahim Traoré of Burkina Faso moving the country forward. Very young, but very wise. Is this what Africa needs? God bless.